Morning light breaking through the eastern hills. Just you and me, while the earth stands still. Dashboard dreams of what could be in the great unknown. We have no map, we got no plans, just open road. Say you'll stay with me forever, say you'll be my only love. We can make it through whatever, say you'll be my only love.
I met Susan in 2006 at my auntie's place. There was a barbecue and she was staying next door. So she passed by and that's the first time I saw her.
It took a while after that. We didn't meet again until 2009. And it was purely coincidental. I was home from school. I was having, I think it was anxiety of some sort because exams were coming, and I think Edgar and a cousin of his, they had come to visit a cousin of theirs from the UK, and that is how we met, because I went to my auntie's house to pick something and we met again. The details are very interesting, but yes, he didn't ask for my number. He got my phone and put his number inside and called himself. Yeah, so you'd say we started really talking in 2009.
It's a promise I'm making to you. Whatever may come, your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours, forever I do. I get to love you.
She was too gangster. She was like a tomboy, like saggy pants, saggy jeans. The way she walked, I used to call it maybe like the creep walk or something.
My first impression of Edgar was, he had this thing where he used to step on his pants. I don't know why. Like jeans and stuff, they were never really like hemmed. And I was just perplexed. I come from a family of 5 boys, and really, it was strange to me. It was a very strange thing to me. So I remember thinking to myself, why does this guy do this? And I realized over the years, it's just him. Very playful person. I mean, took my phone from my pocket and called himself. So very playful, but also very shy. He's a very shy guy, which is so weird for a person who is both playful and shy, but he's very shy. Yeah, that was really my first impression.
Love you. It's a promise I'm making to you.
Yeah, I took her out a couple of times, but our first date and preferred date used to be Hot Loaf on Ginger Road, just opposite the police station.
It slowly became that one place we would go to, either after Sunday, 3 p.m. service, or just in town and you're looking for somewhere to sit and talk. Yes, I remember we went to Hot Loaf a lot on Ginger Road.
It was more like our Sunday ritual, just go there, sit down, have a glass of yogurt or something. So we'd chill there every Sundays, and it became our tradition thing to hang out every Sundays.
It was a very interesting time. I was young also, so I had limited time, and curfew was a thing. It was not said, but it was there.
So that was our first dates, and it's a routine that we have kept for this long up to this time.
I get to love you.
I've been comfortable with Susan for a while, and there's some qualities. Susan is the kind of person that you're going to rely on. She's the person who is going to give you these answers that you're looking for. She's the kind of person who is going to beat you down, sit you down, tell you you've done ABCD, it's not right. She's going to put you in line, and sometimes that's the kind of thing that you need. Not someone who is going to pamper you, but someone who is going to guide you in everything that you do. Susan has been very supportive of me for years. Even times when we have our challenges, she's always there for me, and I believe she's really the person.
Edgar's been persistent, and I've had a chance to see him mature. From 2009 to where he is now, we've had a chance to actually see life journeys transition and change people. He always came back with one thing every year. He would ask me, is this the year we're going to get married? Is this the year you're going to consider my proposal? Every year from 2010. So he's been consistent. My dad jokes and says he's not too sure I would have been that patient waiting all that long, but I guess patience is also, it's an expression of love, being patient with someone. Yeah.
Throughout this time, there are very many battles that we have fought, battles that ideally are aimed at breaking us, but instead they made us stronger. So building this strong bond is what really keeps us together, because having fought whatever there is to fight, there is nothing so big that can break it up altogether.
I think we've got to that place where we can talk unfiltered and understand that I'm not trying to hurt you, I'm not trying to pull your leg, I'm not trying to, it's a space where it's safe to talk. And great friendships, you have to have honest conversations. I believe what makes us good friends is a foundation we already have that we are now just piggybacking on for the next journey ahead. So I'm one of those people that's privileged to have had 3 proposals. But one very clear one is at Summit View in Kololo. We took a walk as usual. When we got to Summit View, it's a high point. I think those who are familiar with the area know it very well. And he told me, look as far as you can look. Very movie-like, by the way.
I wrote down my speech, whatever I was going to say, and of course Susan had no idea what was going to happen. It was more or less like we had agreed to meet.
And he said, at this point, that is a high point in this country, I will tell you that there is no one that I value as much as you. There were very many sweet things he said, but mostly he told me, I will marry you one day. That was the first one. I remember laughing because I was like, yeah, no, not yet. At least not yet. The second proposal was, you'd say, January 22nd this year. Yeah, when he got down on one knee and was shaking, sweating, and gave me a beautiful ring.
Susan herself, I don't even think she remembers what I said. I think she remembers me going down on my knees and she's in shock. And she even didn't say yes at first. She was just gave me that hug until I had to remind her, like, Susan, you didn't say yes. Then she's like, yes, yes, yes. While she was hugging me, it's joyous, a few tears here and there, people laughing. Of course, eventually people in the restaurant got to figure out what was happening. People clapped their hands, said their congratulations. Yeah.
Yes. And then, of course, the introduction, 22nd October. So I would say he has proposed 3 times. But yes, the most prominent being Summit View.
I like to call her Miss Pule. I think it's a name that I got to learn from my cousin. My cousin, whenever he would call me, he would ask me, "How is Miss Pule? How is Miss Pule?" So it sounded so nice to me, and I started calling her Miss Pule.
So we're not really pet name people. There's really the teasing that happens. I often, he's called Edgar, but I like to disturb him and call him Ediga because I've had people put an I somewhere in the name and it makes him go more mad. Like, why would you do that? And then early this year, we were somewhere and someone whispered sugar, and it's literally a combination of his name and my name put together. So sugar and a few other sweet nothings that we'd like to keep.
So darling, darling, stand by me.
Thank you for being patient. Thank you for growing with me and for taking this bold step and for letting God move in only ways He can. And I'm looking forward to what the next chapter looks like for us.
Hi, Miss Pule. I guess it's that point in time when I begin sweating, like when I get a bit nervous. I've been put to the spot, but I guess I just have to do it all over again. It's been a long time coming for both of us, and finally we have got there. It's the first step and more to come. I was told that I have to start making new promises, since the promise I made a while ago has now expired. I'm working on that, but all in all, I promise to love and cherish you for all eternity. I love you.
Darling,